The initial cost for the Penang Transport Master Plan is now confirmed to have swelled from 27 billion ringgit to a whopping 46 billion ringgit. The sum includes the 16 billion ringgit set aside for land reclamation and 30 billion ringgit for construction costs. The project delivery partner SRS Consortium said the cost almost doubled after additional components were added by the Seberang Perai Municipal Council. SRS said the figure is an estimated amount benchmarked with other projects, and the actual cost will be known when the project tenders are called. The extra component would be built in phase 2 or 3. SRS isn't sure if it will still be the PDP for those phases. Meanwhile, State Exco Chow Kon Yao said funds generated from the land reclamation won't be enough for the entire project. He says the state would have to seek bank loans to make up for the shortfall. The hunt for the missing MH370 will be suspended if the aircraft is not found in the area now being searched. Malaysia, China and Australia have collectively agreed to stop searching after completing the mission that spans 120,000 square kilometers in the southern Indian Ocean. So far, almost 180 million Aussie dollars has been spent on the underwater search. But even if nothing turns up, that doesn't mean that the team is giving up on the search for the plane, says Transport Minister Liao Tiong Lai. He adds that should credible new information that can be used to identify the specific location of the aircraft emerge, consideration will be given in determining the next step. The search has lasted for more than 2 years, but till today there's still no sign of the main wreckage. The 1MDB scandal is once again under international spotlight, but PM Najib's political position will likely remain as steady as a rock. CEO of think tank Ideas, Wan Saiful says the actions by the US and Singapore authorities against the perpetrators are unlikely to be a threat to Najib. He believes that Najib's political future can only be affected by members and leaders of UMNO and not by any outside powers. In fact, he thinks the party doesn't seem to be sensitive to the damage inflicted to Malaysia by this saga. However, Wan Saiful warns the government shouldn't take the actions lightly, as the country's reputation and the government's credibility is at stake. He adds Malaysia's bilateral relationship with the US and Singapore may face tensions in the immediate future, but that will recover over time. The White House today urged Putrajaya to demonstrate good governance and a transparent business climate. It said such rule will give businesses confidence when considering to invest in Malaysia. MMC Corp and PETRA Energy have inked an MOU today, which indicates both companies' intention to jointly pursue oil and gas support service contracts in Malaysia. According to both companies' Bursa filing, they intend to combine resources and expertise in order to pursue selective opportunities involving engineering and design for brownfield oil and gas operations. The agreement is between MMC's fully owned subsidiary, MMC Oil and Gas Engineering, and PETRA Energy's subsidiary, PETRA Resources. The MOU will last for 1 year, starting 20th July 2016 and expire on 19th July next year with an option for extension. Oil and gas outfit Bumi Armada is joining hands with India's Shapoorji Pallonji & Co. to secure more contracts. The two parties have inked a JV to combine their resources in order to bid for jobs in the floating production, storage and offloading vessel business. Under this partnership, a company called Shapoorji Pallonji Bumi Armada Godavari Private Limited will be formed in India. The estimated total financial commitment is not available at this juncture. The company said this JV arrangement will enable it to expand and carry out its FPSO business. At the same time, this move will mitigate risk exposure by leveraging on each other's strong history and experience in the fabrication and construction-related activities.